Hello, welcome. Marlene here. My creative juices are stagnating. I'm struggling these days. So I thought I'd do some experimenting, maybe get things moving, not only for me, but for you guys. And so today, this is the result of my experiment, and I thought I'd share it with you. So let's get to it. We need a nice base layer of icing, and so I'm just flooding the whole surface of the cookie here. And then we'll add detail once this has had time to dry. First thing we have to do is find the center. Just resting the ruler here, so this point to that corner, and then a little line just like that, and repeat, and that should, give you a general center right there. And now I'm using this here to create a little bit of a guideline, and I'm going to draw my round there, and I'm just drawing around right here and filling that. Adjust the shape as you fill. If it's not quite round, build it up a bit. And now from this point we're going to create the sections. So from here, go to the point and around. Whoops, and about here I'm going to fill that in, and then come in and fill in the end. Trying to fatten that up. And we're going to work our way around the star here, creating these kind of bumped up ends on the star. I don't want them to touch there, like that. And then about here we're just creating a kind of a width there at the end. Here I got a bit of a little hiccup, so I'm just going to kind of just get it off a bit, but I don't want to play with it too much to mess up the whole thing. It should be fine just moving it like that. And that's it. Now rotate over here. And then the last one over here, and we're going to fill in the tips of the petals. Just like that. And then fill all that in. And we're just going to use the needle to kind of connect everything. That's it. For this design to work, we need to create some crevices for that second color to kind of accumulate. And so I'm just adding some lines to each petal here, starting at the center, building up a dot, and then pulling to the center of the flower, and then repeating 5 lines in each. So a dot and pull, dot to the center here, And for the last, and now I'm just adding a little swirl at the center here, just like that. And we're going to let this dry before moving on. For my last bit of icing, I'm just adding some dots around that center, leaving a space in between each so that they remain separate. Just rotate your cookie. And that'll be it for the icing. And the icing has to be completely dry, so overnight, before we can move on to the next step. Next step to our cookie here, I'm just adding some teal to my sections here. And then with a larger brush, I'm just kind of spreading it out. It's quite liquidy. I just want it in the corners. And now I'm just grabbing a paper towel to dab off the excess teal. There. Here are my cookies. They dried overnight. And now I'm just adding a little bit more detail to them. Here I have some silver edible paint, and I have a clean, unused piping tip brush. This is to clean, and it's rough. It's going to give me some jagged kind of paint strokes. I don't want it to look like really coated. And I'm just going on the surface here, adding a bit of shine to the raised elements, and just quickly passing over the flower here. There we go, and that's it. And here are the completed cookies. I'd love to hear your thoughts. What do you think about this? I'm thinking in different shades of the same color, like perhaps a dark pink and a light pink, and maybe some gold touches. That would really be pretty for summer, perhaps a bridal shower, or even for a wedding. If you enjoyed it, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe so you don't miss any future uploads. Thanks so very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.